The adaptation of electronic invoicing is not going to be easy for companies. There are many processes and changes to be carried out, but don't worry, in this video I will talk about how to solve them. I will also talk about the main challenges so that you can make the transition as easy as possible. The implementation of electronic invoicing is becoming mandatory in more and more countries every day, so it may affect you very soon. Maybe you feel that it's a long way off, but the reality is that there are lots of companies that are not ready for this change. And why does this happen? Because the adaptation is going to be very complex, more than it looks like. The first step is to check if your company has the capacity to comply with the regulations. How can you do this? You will need to review the current internal procedures of your company and make adjustments if it's needed. To know which is the time that your company will need to make these adaptations, you will need to take into account these factors. For example, companies that are very large, usually they have greater administrative challenges or complex structures, and this means that they will need more time to adapt correctly. For companies that have already digitalized some of their processes, they have a simpler challenge. Important points in these cases will be, for example, if you have qualified personnel or if you have financial resources available. Choosing a suitable electronic invoicing solution that has the capacity to integrate with your management system and has also more features, it's fundamental. I leave in the description an article where we tell you which are the aspects that you must take into account when choosing the best electronic invoicing system. Now that you know the challenges of adapting electronic invoicing in your company, now I will give you some tips to speed up in the process. Don't wait until the last minute. If you leave the implementation until the last minute, your e-invoicing provider will not be able to get you up and running the service on time. You must take into account that there will be more companies leaving homework until the last minute. Evaluate current compliance. Perform an internal audit so that you can check if you are complying with the procedures correctly. To be compliant with e-invoicing, maybe you will need to change some of your internal current administrative processes. Choose the right solution. Make sure that you find the tool that best suits your company needs. It's also important that you check that this system has the functionalities and processes that your company will need now or in the future. Seek professional advice. Ask for advice from e-invoicing experts. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to leave us a comment and we will solve it as soon as possible. In summary, the time that a company will need to implement electronic invoicing depends on many factors. In any case, it's important that you start preparing for these new invoicing processes now. If you do it like this, you will make sure that you will comply with the regulations. You will also make sure that you don't lose opportunities of other companies that are already using electronic invoices on their processes, and you also avoid having sanctions caused because not complying the regulations or doing it incorrectly. If you learned something new today, please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more things about electronic invoicing, for example, tax reporting and much more. If you have any questions, leave your comments and don't forget to turn on the little bell so you don't miss anything. See you in the next video!